I know what I noticed. This. Float is flapping. I'm like,
go.
That's not
go.
good.
Oh
no, clap.
Oh. 77 movie.
Go.
Okay, act normal.
Welcome back to Classic Blend. This is movies number 77. Is that your Al Pacino face?
What?
It's pretty good. No, that was a pretty good Al Pacino.
I wasn't trying to go for Al Pacino.
I'm Chris. This is Ken. Welcome to the Classic Blend movies.
Defeated.
Right here we have two movies randomly generated, one for him, one for me. We don't know what each other has. However, we are going to reveal them to each other. Then we're going to talk about them a little bit. Then, Kenny, what do we do?
We're going to make a sequel, a prequel, or a little side story of sorts. Basically, what we're doing is we're taking elements of your favorite movies, we're taking them, and we are pushing them forward into a new thing, a concoction, if you will.
80 shared universe.
80 shared universe. That's what we're doing.
We're going to combine them. But right before we do that, Kenneth, I have a question for you. Movies, back in the day. All right, so when we have conversations, private conversations, not for the world to hear.
There's going to be a lot of setup for this question?
No. You're always like, oh, yeah, I remember seeing that on HBO, or I remember seeing that, or I watched it. Where do you say was like the most, like what channel or what place did you see movies the most? Like, that if you weren't renting the movie on VHS, on TV, where would you have seen it the most?
Either Channel 11, WPIX, New York.
The afternoon movie?
The afternoon, that. Or HBO, HBO. We were big into HBO.
Yeah.
You know, Saturday, it's kind of like Saturday morning cartoons ended, and turn on HBO, see what's on there. And it's like Solar Babies, yes, please. Robot Jocks, yes, please.
Right.
Let's go for it. Like 12 o'clock high, yep. Or no, not 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock high.
3 o'clock high.
That's right, it was a play on 12 o'clock high.
Yeah. No,
Which was a war movie.
Yeah, it's true. I agree, man. I'm gonna go ahead and agree with you on that. I think it was the same.
It was like
if it wasn't on like HBO, Channel 11 or that's crazy, right? Oh no, then there was Channel 9.
Like Karate Kid. I found that Karate Kid from Channel 9 also.
Yeah.
Karate Kid was like I found that on HBO.
Yeah.
And it was on and it aired, and it wasn't like a new movie that came out on there, but it was before Karate Kid 2 came out. So when Karate Kid 2 came out, I was like, I love watching the Karate Kid on HBO.
You knew what it was.
And now I'm seeing
like
a movie that to me was a TV movie. I'm seeing a sequel of it in the movie theater.
Right. That's really cool.
That's kind of cool.
My family was heavily into VHS. So
whenever
the new thing, it was always, right? Anyway, having said all that, Kenny, let's why don't you show me the property you got, and let's get going.
Here we go.
Firestarter, nice.
You're welcome. Every which way but loose. That's the podcast version, Chris.
That's true.
That's when we get loose.
That's true. Cool, Firestarter, nice. A little bit of Drew Barrymore's. I like it.
David Keith's and Martin Sheen's and George C. Scott's and Heather Locklear's. Written by Mark Lester's.
Original.
Based on the 1980 King's novel, Stephen King's.
Was it a novel? Right, it was a full, not a novella?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Basically, a girl. Okay, let's talk about the girl's parents. We know the movie's about the girl who has pyrokinesis.
Pyrokinesis.
She can heat things up until they burst, and she can also see the future.
Okay.
All right. Mom was Heather Locklear, named Vicky in the movie. She could read minds.
I don't remember that. Wow.
Okay.
Cool.
Dad was David Keith, not to be confused with Keith David.
Yeah, I was gonna say
not. His name was Andy, and he can control minds. He can take over people, control their minds. He get nosebleeds from it. What does that sound like?
Well, right. Yeah.
What does that sound like?
Oh my God.
Netflix joint, a jam, if you will.
Oh, number 11.
Yeah, it sounds like Stranger Things. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Shared universe.
Like that's just a crazy thing where
shared universe.
That's the thing that would happen. He'd control people's minds and he'd get nosebleeds from it. So very similar.
not for nothing. That is a staple in that type of.
Yeah. Anyway, the
story.
shop, the government agency, they call it the shop, colloquialism, right?
Yeah.
Or colloquially, the Department of Scientific Intelligence, headed by Martin Sheen, who plays Captain Hollister, and then George C. Scott plays Agent Abercrombie.
That's right. Mr. Abercrombie and Fitch, that's right.
You didn't get the joke.
What?
Hollister and Abercrombie.
Oh, I didn't even hear the Hollister part. Oh my God, that's
I'm
right.
kidding. No, it's Agent Rainbird. He plays Agent Rainbird. Missed opportunity.
Wow, no, good.
What are you doing,
no, that's
Stephen
good.
King?
Yeah. Wait a second.
So anyway, they're trying to get her, capture her, and do
right,
something.
yeah.
with her. So,
They were testing on her though.
listen,
too, though, right?
yeah. Listen, no, because they did testing on the parents.
Oh,
Now
that's
they want
what
control
okay,
of the daughter.
Okay.
And she links up because mom dies, and she links up with her dad, who eventually dies.
Yeah.
And the government agency wants to take her in.
Sad.
Yeah. So
You
that's basically
remember how
what
it
is,
ended?
but
Did she get away?
Fire. No, she goes and at the end of the thing.
I don't remember.
Yeah, she goes hitchhiking back to the farm.
Charlie, right? Her name
Yeah,
was?
she basically. Oh, that's what she does. She tells the stories to the media.
Okay, well,
It's all that stuff.
that was a little bit of a sad one.
Yeah, but anyway,
Good flick.
Let me tell you, Drew Barrymore's name is Charlie in the movie.
Right,
Charlene or
Yeah,
Charlie.
Right.
See, but that's funny. Charlene shouldn't it be Charlie
No, that's the
or
no.
Charlene.
I would say I used to call her Charlene when I was a kid.
Was that right?
Because her name was Charlie, and it says Charlie. Anyway,
Anyway,
I got a movie called Every Which Way But Loose, 1978, directed by James Fargo, starring Clint Eastwood and Jeffrey Lewis, who played the Colonel in Rambo. He was the Colonel in Rambo. Remember that guy?
Colonel Troutman.
Yeah. No. Whoa. No. Sorry. He was in. Wow. I was getting my dudes mixed up.
He's giving false information over here.
Oh, I can't remember what. I'll have to look it up anyway. You've never seen this guy.
Fake news,
So
if you
it's
will.
fake news. This is an adventure comedy. This was a after the Dirty Harry movies.
Yeah.
And all the westerns
Tried
that
to
he
reinvent
did.
himself.
Not really reinvent, but he decided to do this comedy, and everyone was like, "What are you doing, Clint Eastwood? What are you doing?"
Clint what?
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
What's his middle name?
I don't know. He decided to do a comedy. Not,
Clint's short for Clinton. Is his name Clinton
I
Eastwood?
don't know. We'll look it up later. Okay.
Well,
Let
check
me
it out.
finish.
Check out the end of the week podcast, the Classic Blend podcast, 77.
Right. Let me just finish. His name is. I believe. I can't.
Intertwined, if you will.
His name is Philo or Philo. Philo. How would you say that? I honestly, I tried looking this up. I haven't seen the movie. I did when I was young, but I don't remember. Philo? I think it's Philo, yeah. Or Philo. Anyway, Philo Bedeau. He's a trucker and a brawler.
What's his last name? Now we have to have a debate on the last name.
No, it's Bedeau. Bedoe. No, Bedeau.
Bideau.
No,
Bedeau.
Bedeau.
Bidet?
Stop interrupting me, please. He's a brawler. He fights for money. And he's a trucker. And he meets this woman, falls in love with her. She heads back to Colorado. He decides he's going to go across country to follow her.
Gotcha.
With his brother,
Very detailed
Orville.
description, but that's okay.
Really? Because you
Orville?
gave me a lot too. His brother's name is Orville, played by
I do
Jeffrey
believe
Lewis.
we had
Jeffrey
Orville
Lewis.
in This Is America, Charlie Brown. We were talking about Orville and...
That's true. Let me get to the best part.
What's the
Clyde.
other Wright brother?
Clyde
What's the other Wright brother's name? Orville?
Wilbur.
That's it.
Clyde is an orangutan.
Oh, this is that movie.
Yes.
This is that.
Finally, 20 minutes
interested.
later.
Well, you gotta lead off with that, man.
No, you gotta lead up to it.
You need to get the interest.
We have different
right off the
ideas on
bat.
where to take that.
This
Anyway,
is basically like Going Bananas, the movie.
Anyway,
This
it
is
really is. Anyway,
Do you know if there's a celebrity family of orangutans that Roxana Banana came from, and what's this one's name?
this is Clyde. I don't know his real name.
Okay, well we know Clyde and Roxana.
Yeah, we now two. So this is our second orangutan on the.
This is fantastic.
show.
Does it have superpowers from
It
space?
does not. It does
Okay.
not. But he
But
does.
it's
He does drive vehicles a lot in this
Silly.
movie.
Being silly because they like to.
Yeah, he is silly. They have run in with biker gang called the Black Widows and this LAPD cop, and all those people like chase him to Colorado, and hilarity and fights ensue. There was a sequel. There was a sequel,
And
these are the two highest Clint Eastwood, grossing Clint Eastwood movies.
really?
You know what the sequel's called? This one's called Every Which Way But Loose.
Yeah.
This sequel's called Any Which Way You Can. Every Which Way, Any Which Way You Can is the sequel. And two highest grossing.
Who named these
I don't know, they're
movies?
awesome. Two highest grossing Clint Eastwood movies.
All right,
I
so
guess, up to that point.
we're making right off the bat. Clyde's got pyrokinesis,
Got pyrokinesis.
right?
Hold on.
There's
Can he have something else?
like what?
She's already got pyrokinesis. Can he have like coldokinesis?
Like to make everything cold.
What's a word for pyro is fire. What's the cold?
Like
I was gonna say frio, but that's like
Freon, Frigidaire.
no Frigidaire. No, cryo.
Cryo. Yes, cryo. Oh.
Cryokinesis. Boom! That's awesome. He's got cryokinesis.
Wow. Chris with the brain. Check out the brain on Chris. Cryo.
You know what we're calling it?
Kinesis.
What are we calling this? Say it.
Cryostarter?
Fire to pyro as cryo is to
Cold.
ice.
Ice starter?
Ice starter.
Oh. No, but
All right.
listen, okay, I understand every which way but loose. They kind of didn't put the monkey in the title. Sorry, the orangutan in the title. They didn't. You didn't know what you were going to get into. If you would just be like, that sounds like an interesting movie, I'm going to see that one. And then you see it,
Oh,
there's
it's
a
got
monkey
Mr.
driving cars.
Eastwood. Yeah, and it's got the
And
dang
you expect
monkey,
cowboys and like grins and cigars.
Right.
Right? And a little bit of attitude.
So, all right. So, you want to call it
right, I'm gonna
Clyde
call it-
the Ice Starter.
I'm going
Clyde's
to call
powers.
it Each Way with the Fire. Each Way with the Cold.
Okay, hold on.
Cold Way, and
Hold on. Before you finish that thought, let's flesh this out a little bit more. We get an idea of what the title's going to be. She's in it. Charlie's in it. She's older.
she's older, and she finally,
He gets away from Philo. I think I'm gonna call him Philo. We're gonna get. He gets rid of Philo.
Yeah.
He gets away from Philo. Philo's like, listen, you're my best friend and everything, but
he gets lost.
Maybe he hurts them.
He
or
gets
something.
lost. She's older, and she says, "Hey, I'll bring you back to him."
farm.
And then they find out.
It's on the farm.
Yeah, they find out. Hold on.
He shows up to the farm.
He'll be like, it's a really hot night. The monkey,
The monkey's like, it's a
it'll
really hot
sign,
night.
and she's like, what? I studied animal sign language in college, and then she said, because she's older.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she says that, and she says, "Whoa, you're a little."
Well, she
it's a
sounds
little
like
hot.
Keanu Reeves.
She's like, "It's a little hot, right?" Like, yeah, it's hot. It's Kansas. It's hot here. And then, Clyde's like, "I'm gonna make it cold." And she's like, "I don't understand those. I don't understand what you're signing right now." And he's gonna say, "Watch this," and he's gonna make things cold, and she's gonna say, "Watch this," and
Makes
make
ice
things
cubes
hot.
for her.
He'd be like, "Oh, too cold, too cold." He starts signing too cold, like he didn't mean to do that. He, like,
Yeah.
Everything gets shut down, like just frost
Yeah.
on all the crops in the
Right.
backyard.
Oh no.
And the dog wants to come in, gets
Yeah.
the dog's breath and everything. Oh no, no good.
No good.
So then she says, "I can't believe you can do that. Watch what I can do." And she shows up pyrokinesis. And they're
Okay.
like, now they can communicate and everything like that with fire, and
How about
we'll call it a song of ice and fire.
I was gonna say fire and ice and everything nice to have that little every which way thing.
Every which way but cold.
Oh.
What's the sequel called?
Any which way you can.
So we had every which way,
Any
which
which
way, and whichever which way, whichever way
is cold.
lukewarm. We need like
Whichever way is warm.
whichever way Luke.
No, well,
I'm really not liking this.
yeah. Well, we don't have to go this whole which way thing. It doesn't have to
It's
happen.
called Ice Starter. Do it.
All right, whatever, man.
Or the way of the Ice Starter. No, Ice Starter.
Nah, I started,
Done.
I guess.
If you like movies, you might like TV, cartoons, toys, and
Video
video
games.
games. Check us out. Every day on YouTube, you're going to get a new video. And if you like trivia, Chris, you might like Do You Even 80s Bro?
I do even 80s sometimes. It's a trivia show we do, and it's very
That's
fun.
it. If you think you can make a movie poster, I challenge you. Make a movie poster for Ice Starter, starring Drew Barrymore and Clyde,
The orangutan.
the orangutan.
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood could have a cameo in the movie. You
Put him
can-
in the background, yeah.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I like it. Get to us at
for it.
retrosquat.com.
Do
no.
it. You get credit.
Yes.
Maybe we'll make T-shirts, and guess what? You get royalties.
Oh, that's pretty good. What I meant to say was get to us at RetroSquad on all social medias and retrosquad.com. But you want to talk to us and you want to get in touch with us and say, hey, I can do that for you, at RetroSquad's the way you can do it. Thank you, everyone. We will see you on the next episode.
Absolutely. If you want to check us out on Twitch, 7 o'clock Eastern time
Always just-
on Monday nights. He doesn't say this stuff.
We always forget.
Come hang out with us.
We always forget. Yeah.
The 80s called. They said they love you.
Aw. That's a good one, yeah.